It's 2019, it's week 1. What is your favorite cover of the week? Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, yes, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you top 10 comic book covers of the week. This is week number 1. Fans, this is the video series where I show you my top 10 favorite covers of the week, but that's not it. It's an audience participation series, fans. Yes, each week you get to vote based off of my top 10 favorite covers of the week on which is your favorite cover of the week. And these books get put into a pool. And by the time we get to the end of the year, you guys are going to have that final say and vote on which book gets that covenant title of top comic book cover of the year. That's right, fans. So welcome back if you paid attention to this series last year. And if you're new to this series, well, this is the perfect jumping on point for you. But again, it's never too late to jump on, whether you're in the first week, the middle portion of the year, or whatever the case may be. So hopefully you guys will have a fun time with this series. Now, today is January 7th. That's when this video is being put out. And my superhero of the day goes to the mighty Thor. That's right, guys. I got my Marvel calendar, and every time I do a video, I'm going to dedicate a video to a superhero. So congratulations, mighty Thor. So, without further ado, guys, let's get started with this top 10 countdown, shall we? Alright, so, coming in at number 10, this goes to Conan the Barbarian, issue 1. I like this cover. I thought this cover was a lot of fun. It's bringing back a classic character who was in the comics way back when, and seeing the tones and the colors really fit the style of book that it is. I love how Conan is on the cover, and then obviously you got this damsel in distress back there, and he's trying to get to her, and he's slicing and dicing these villains or bad guys or whoever they are on the cover. I thought it was a really cool cover and a real traditional way of reintroducing Conan the Barbarian to the fans out there. So if this is your favorite cover of the week, fans, please vote. All right, so next on the countdown, coming in at number 9, goes to Freeze, issue 2. This was a very interesting cover. I was like, wow, there's a lot of detail on this cover. Because just for the pure reason you get to see this heart on the shelf in a walk-in cooler, like at a grocery store, and it's in the ice cream section, right? So it's kept cold and it doesn't rot. I thought that was quite interesting, and it's all bloody, but it's very detailed because you get to see like ice cream on the shelves, and then you get to see like the price tags and stuff, and I thought it was so cool. Yeah, really awesome cover. So guys, if this is your favorite cover of the week, again, please vote. All right, moving on to number 8. This goes to The Immortal Hulk, issue 11. Alex Ross does these covers. This is a very creepy cover, and kind of fits the book as well. Hulk is kind of just like clawing his way out of the ground. He's in hell, if you've read this series, and it's very detailed. It's like explosions in the background, all these orange-like colors. The ground is all cracked and open and whatnot, and Hulk just looks very like he got all his gamma powers sucked from him from absorbing man, so he's like super skinny and flabby and everything, but he just looks grotesque. It's nasty, but it's a very detailed cover, and I think Alex Ross does a really nice job with these covers. So guys, if this is your favorite cover of the week, please vote. Alright, so coming in at number 7 this week, it goes to Heroes in Crisis. This is issue 4. I thought this was an interesting cover because I think this really gets the reader's attention here, whether you like this series or not. And you may not agree with what happened to Wally in this series or not. I think it's an interesting cover, and you have Harley stepping on Wally West, looking like obviously she shot him in the head, and she's just like, yeah, he's not fast enough. You know, it's just it's kind of goofy that way. But yeah, I think it really captures the reader's attention here, and that's why it got number 7. All right, so moving on to number 6 this week. It goes to Mr. and Mrs. X. This is issue 7. I like this cover because you get to see Mojo's hand as he's pressing the play button on the remote. But in the TV, you actually get to see Rogue and Gambit there. And Rogue is punching through the actual TV. The glass is breaking. And we get to see a traditional look, obviously, through Gambit and Rogue. Rogue has that traditional costume that we all know and love from her, with the green and white costume with the short jacket on and whatnot, and great facial expressions in there as well. So this was a really nice cover. So if you want to vote for this to be cover of the week, please don't forget to vote. All right, so moving on to number 5, breaking the top 5 this week. It goes to Batman Beyond, issue 27. This is the variant cover as well. Now, this cover was really cool. Taking a look at it, closely, you get to see not only all the Joker's cards are being thrown at Terry McGinnis, but you also get to see the cards stick in his body. So some of them are in his arms or in his legs. His body's all bloodied and he's trying to stop them. It looks really awesome. And so at first I wasn't really keen on this cover, but then when I took a second glance at it, I was like, oh yeah, this is really nice. I like it. So how is he going to stop the Joker? So that was my number 5. And if it's your favorite cover of the week, please don't forget to vote. All right. So coming in at number 4, this goes to Flash, issue 61. This is the variant cover. This is a nice cover too, as you get to see Flash, Barry Allen running into Speed Force, and you get to see all these bullets flying through, and obviously he's dodging them. And what I like about this cover is the colors are so vibrant. It's just so colorful and really captures the eye, and I love those bullets coming through. So really cool cover, and if this is your favorite cover of the week, please don't forget to vote. Alright, so next, coming in at number 3, we're in our top 3 now, and this goes to Batgirl, issue 30. This is the Middleton variant. This was a nice cover. I mean, this really captured my attention, my eye, when I first saw it a long time ago, and I love how Batgirl is facing you. It's a very realistic looking cover, very realistic face. It almost looks like she's wearing makeup, or she just has really pale looking skin. And her bright green eyes really, capture your eye when you see this cover. And in many ways, she kind of looks like Taylor Swift to me. That's the way I looked at it. So very gorgeous looking cover when it comes to Batgirl herself on here. So that's why it got my number 3. And if it's your favorite cover of the week, please, guys, please vote. All right, next. My number 2 favorite cover of the week. It goes to Knights of the Golden... what is it called? Knights of the Golden Sun or something like that. Yeah, Knights of the Sun. Sorry. This was a book I never even heard of until I saw this cover, and it was gorgeous. It's done by Mad Cave Studios, and you get to see this winged warrior, and she's trapped in this golden aura or cage or whatever it is, but the detail of the winged warrior, she's so beautifully done, as you get to see all the feathers in there as well, and just the clothes and just the detail that went into it was awesome. And I think this is a cover that will catch our reader's eyes and might make the reader actually pick up this book and read it. So that's why it got my number 2. And if it's your favorite cover of the week, please don't forget to vote. All right, so coming in at number 1, my favorite cover of the week goes to Detective Comics, issue 995. This is the regular cover of the series, and I thought it was cool. It tells a story on the cover. Alfred's in trouble, or he's dead, or something's going on there. But what makes this cover really cool, in my opinion, and this might be because I'm a 90s kid, I just like the banner up top. I love how it says the cover to the countdown to 1000 banner. I thought that was so neat. I just like that, how it has it like highlighted in the numbers or whatever it is. But Alfred's on the ground, he's got the bell, there's blood from him, and obviously Bruce is coming through the door and he's like, Alfred, you know, and I was just like, oh man, that makes for a very intense story. Plus the story itself is really good, so I was excited for this anyway. But the cover really makes, I think, the reader attracted to this book, going, uh-oh, what's going on with Alfred? Maybe I should pick this up. So that is why it got my #1 pick of the week. And so, guys, there you have it. Now, let me explain the rules if you're new to this series. In order to vote, you must put it in the comments box below, okay? You can't like someone else's thumbs up. You know, that won't count. You only get 1 vote per person. And if you have your own suggestion of what you think might be a cover of the week, you can put it in the comments box below. And if other people agree with you, then hey, I'll count that as a vote as well. And make sure you have your votes in by Monday of next week at 8 a.m. where I'll bring you a new group of top 10 comics of the week, and we'll move on to week #2. There's 8 weeks in a group, and once we get done with those 8 weeks, we'll have a group voting, and whoever wins that group voting gets a nomination for comic book cover of the year. So there you guys have the gist of it. Again, at the end of the day, the most important thing is to vote. So guys, as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And so, until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.